Imagine waking up to a world where every click, every like, and every share is meticulously watched. Not by your friends, not even by strangers, but by faceless entities that know more about you than you know about yourself. What if I told you this isn't a distant dystopian future, but the reality of our present? The hidden world of social media, where the platforms designed to connect us might be the very ones silently manipulating our lives. Today, we're delving deep into the shadows, uncovering the unseen eyes that track our every move and revealing the secrets these platforms don't want you to know. Are you ready to discover who's really watching you? Picture this: you're scrolling through your favorite social media feed, liking posts, sharing memes, and commenting on your friends' latest adventures. It all seems harmless, right? But behind the scenes, a complex network of algorithms is analyzing your behavior, collecting data on your preferences, habits, and even your emotions. Every action you take online is like a breadcrumb leading these algorithms to a detailed map of your inner world. Social media giants like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have billions of users, each one feeding the data beast with every tap of their fingers. The primary goal, we're told, is to enhance user experience by providing personalized content. But the reality is far more insidious. This data is a goldmine for advertisers, political campaigns, and even governments who use it to influence your decisions in ways you might never realize. Let's peel back the layers and explore how deep this rabbit hole goes. Did you know that in 2018, the Cambridge Analytica scandal exposed how personal data from millions of Facebook users was harvested without consent and used to manipulate political outcomes? This wasn't an isolated incident, but a glimpse into the dark underbelly of data exploitation. But it's not just political manipulation. Advertisers pay top dollar to access your data, crafting hyper-targeted ads that play on your deepest desires and fears. Have you ever talked about a product with a friend, only to see an ad for it moments later? This isn't a coincidence. Your phone's microphone might be listening, feeding your conversations into the data stream. And it gets darker. There are cases where social media data has been used for predictive policing, where algorithms determine potential criminals based on their online behavior. Imagine being profiled as a threat just because of the pages you follow or the posts you like. But wait, there's more. Social media platforms are designed to be addictive, exploiting psychological triggers to keep you hooked. The more you engage, the more data they collect. It's a vicious cycle, and the cost is your privacy and mental well-being. Social media platforms wield significant influence over public opinion by amplifying certain voices and perspectives. Algorithms that prioritize engaging content can lead to the viral spread of misinformation and polarizing viewpoints. The ability of social media to shape public discourse and influence political outcomes has become a topic of intense debate. Critics argue that the unchecked power of social media platforms to influence public opinion poses risks to democratic processes and societal stability. Efforts to mitigate these risks include initiatives to promote media literacy and fact-checking, but the effectiveness of these measures remains uncertain amidst the sheer volume and speed of information shared on social media. The role of social media in fostering echo chambers, where users are exposed primarily to information that reinforces their beliefs, further complicates efforts to promote informed public discourse and civic engagement. Algorithms that prioritize content based on user preferences can unintentionally create echo chambers, where users are exposed primarily to information that aligns with their beliefs. This phenomenon can reinforce existing biases and limit exposure to diverse viewpoints. As a result, users may find themselves in bubbles where dissenting opinions are scarce, making it challenging to engage in constructive dialogue or consider alternative perspectives. The prevalence of echo chambers on social media raises concerns about the potential for polarization and the erosion of common ground in public discourse. Bridging these divides requires proactive efforts to promote exposure to diverse viewpoints and encourage critical thinking among users. Initiatives that promote algorithmic transparency and offer users more control over their content preferences can help mitigate the effects of echo chambers and foster a more inclusive online environment. Designed to maximize user engagement, social media platforms employ features such as notifications, likes, and scrolling feeds that are carefully crafted to keep users coming back for more. This emphasis on engagement can contribute to social media addiction, characterized by excessive use and a compulsive need to check for updates. Studies have linked heavy social media use to negative impacts on mental health, including increased feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Younger users, in particular, may be vulnerable to these effects as they navigate the pressures of social validation and comparison online. Addressing these challenges requires a balanced approach that promotes healthy digital habits and supports mental well-being in the digital age. Social media companies have begun to implement features that promote mindful usage, such as screen time management tools and reminders to take breaks. But ongoing research and community-driven efforts are essential to address the complex interplay between social media use and mental health. The most chilling revelation comes when you realize that the control these platforms exert extends beyond your screen. In 2020, the documentary The Social Dilemma featured former tech insiders who revealed that these platforms are designed to manipulate human behavior on a massive scale. From spreading misinformation to fueling political polarization, the algorithms dictate what you see, shaping your worldview in ways that benefit their bottom line. Consider this: a study by researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology found that false news spreads 6 times faster than the truth on Twitter. Why? Because sensational content grabs attention, and attention means more data. These platforms prioritize engagement over accuracy, creating echo chambers where extreme views thrive. But perhaps the most shocking revelation is the psychological toll. Studies have linked heavy social media use to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. The constant comparison to curated online personas creates unrealistic expectations, eroding self-esteem and fostering a sense of inadequacy. So, what can we do? The first step is awareness. Understand that every time you use social media, you are feeding a system designed to exploit your data. Be mindful of the information you share and the permissions you grant. Consider taking breaks from social media to disconnect and reclaim your privacy. Use privacy settings to limit data collection and explore alternative platforms that prioritize user privacy over profit. Most importantly, demand transparency and accountability from social media companies. Advocate for stronger data protection laws and ethical practices in the tech industry. The hidden dangers of social media are real, but by staying informed and vigilant, we can navigate this digital landscape without falling prey to the unseen forces at play. Remember, the power to protect your privacy lies in your hands. Are you ready to take control? The hidden dangers of social media are real, manipulating our behavior and shaping our worldviews while exacting a toll on mental health. By advocating for transparency, exercising caution in sharing information, and demanding stronger protections, individuals can reclaim control over their digital lives and mitigate these risks effectively. Awareness and informed action are key to navigating the complexities of social media responsibly.